if you're a filmmaker or a photographer, or maybe you do both, but you need some lights. Everybody needs lights. We can do natural light all day long. That's free, right? So let's get into some light ideas to get things kicked off so it doesn't wreck the budget. We're going to start off with the light bulbs and work our way into some LEDs. Nothing too expensive. This is not going to be high-end gear. This is going to be kind of down below there. So it's the starter ideas for lighting. When I first started out, the very first photo shoot I ever did was some friends were over for dinner, and I used a couple of these things with light bulbs. And it, of course, was terrible because I didn't know what I was doing. That was back in the old film days. And they were pretty harsh lighting because I didn't filter anything. I didn't know where to set it, put it on my friends. I just put them up against the wall and photographed them with these lights. So anyway, this guy right here, I picked it up at a thrift store for $1. And this is a heat lamp, which can hold higher wattage. Right now, I have a 300 watt light bulb in there. That's a lot of light, but it's more for, I bought it for a film noir kind of photo shoot. So 300 watt, 200 watt, be careful with these. I think they generally hold 150 watts. So I'm pushing it a little bit, but be safe, be safe. So anyway, I think you can get into this for $30. You can have 2 lights, 2 bulbs, and rock and roll. If you get a powerful bulb, like I said, something in like this range of 200 watts or so, you might want to filter it a little bit. So this little bar right here will help. You can drape some like a curtain or some material to diffuse it. But anyway, we're going to cut off the lights. We'll get a light mod up, and we'll show you what we can do. All right. All right, I have my 2 lights set up. The 300 watts coming this way, and the 200 watts going that way. It's kind of almost bouncing off the ceiling there. But it is kind of harsh. And right now, if I was being photographed with this kind of light and not being used to it, it would bug me because it's so bright. And there's no dimmer switch on this. But the lighting looks good. I'm going to go ahead and take a shot, and then we'll see what that looks like. Looks good. It's definitely a different color, more yellow. So you might have to make some adjustments in your camera or in post, however you feel like it. I like to get things done in camera as much as possible, but I'm not doing it this time because I am kind of tired right now. I need a nap. I think a little diffusion here is probably going to be our best friend right now. So we're going to drop this down and put up a shower curtain. You know, go to a dollar store, get one of these guys for $1.50, I think, and it'll make a world of difference. So there we go. Put that up. I think that softened her up straight away. I'm going to move this just a little bit off and up. So I am bouncing that off the ceiling a little bit more. Let's get a picture of that and see what we've got. The ring light. It's an LED adjustable level light, and I don't use it very often anymore. I used to when I was doing some fashion work. So anyway, I want to introduce this because it's so versatile. All right, let me take a shot of mod and show you what this looks like. All right, I do want to show you that there are different ways to use this other than what we have right here. For one, the ring doesn't work if you wear glasses. So it's very helpful if you can use a foam core to reflect the light. So it bounces back in. I'll show you in just a second. Here we go with some side lighting, and it's just shining mostly on here. What we have here is foam core, and it's just bouncing some more light, kind of filled in right in the dark spot. Let's see, if I didn't have the foam core, it would look like it would be a little darker. And a little fill light It really helps even things out. I'm going to show you one more lighting with this ring light, and then we'll move on. I don't know, I guess you'd call this the halo light. So I have it placed right above the model mod here. And if you do this, make sure that this is secure. Safety first, right? You don't want it falling on somebody. I have this up here, it's not going anywhere. So anyway, I just love how the light falls off all the way down. And again, I'll take a picture and you'll see what that looks like. Bouncing light. Let's bounce this light right off that foam core and right back into mod here. Looks nice. And if you need to, if you so wish to, you could bounce that one more time and throw that in there. There we go. That's nice lighting in there. Let me take a picture for you and you'll see what this does. Check these bad boys out. This is a Neewer 660 40 watt LED light. They're just fabulous. This comes with barn doors. Some do, some don't. And but they all have a battery option. So if you have a couple of these batteries or can get some, they work run off of that as well as straight from the cord. So this one here, I put a softbox on. The softbox has a grid on it, so gives it more directional, and it's softer if you need something harsh. But they are bicolor, so they're fabulous little things. So we're going to light mod up here and take a couple of pictures. Okay, so for lighting mod here, we're using one softbox with a grid, and I just left the barn doors on this one here as kind of a hair light. So let's take some pictures and see what she looks like. This is a lot of fun. This is really a nice light for next to nothing, really. So this is a paper ball, and they use it for like weddings and such. Right now, inside there, I have one of these. It's a small LED light that runs off of a battery, and it is adjustable about how much output you want to. If you want, you can get this, I think, for around $20, less than $20, and then get this. I got this at a dollar store, where it is really super bright. Let me see, for about $3. So you can put that in there and achieve the same thing as you can with it.